get a little older, I realize life is perspective. And my perspective may differ from yours. I want to say thank you to everyone that's been down with me. All my fans, all my beautiful fans. Anyone who's ever gave me a listen. All my people.
I come from a...
What up, Buzz fan? We back on another Beers Bars video. I'm Casey.
It's Court.
Kendrick Lamar back on the track.
Yeah, y'all. You know, so we going through this Heart series. So, you know, we got the Heart Part 5 right here. This is probably like, okay, besides 3, it's probably one of my favorite ones because, you know, he is rapping over the classic Marvin Gaye, you know, I Want You, you know, joint, though, you know.
Yeah,
that's my joint. Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Now, Buzz fam, actually, I don't think I've heard this one. Was this on the album with the album that I didn't like that much a couple albums ago?
Are you talking about like the Mr. Morale?
Yeah.
Album?
The one that was like around the COVID time that came out?
Yeah, that one right there though, you know. And on that one right there, that's an album, you know. That right there is like a gem album. That's like a hidden gem album.
It's a hidden gem album?
You know, and that's like one of those albums that, you know, like everybody's been saying it's gonna just stand the test of time and it's just gonna just grow. And I agree. I think that album, honestly, you know, I've, you know, listened to as much as GNX, like straight up. It's like really.
Oh, that
really
definitely
good.
ain't the case for me. Now, Buzz fan, we will get to that album. I think you have it, right? Do you have it on vinyl?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So
yeah.
he's gonna bring it over. We're gonna check that one out because we already did To Pimp a Butterfly. We just did Damn.
And we did GNX.
We did GNX.
So we just got Mr. Morale and we got Good Kid, Mad City left. And
yeah. So we'll probably do Good Kid, Mad City first.
Yeah.
And then come back and do this one. We're all out of order, out of whack.
And we got Section 80 that we gotta,
Oh, we gotta do Section 80.
Like the first one. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we got a couple more that we gotta do, Buzz fam. But if you haven't seen, they're all over on our Patreon.
Yep.
So go check that out.
Yep.
All the albums on the wall are on Patreon, plus a bunch more in a box down here.
Yep.
And now I gotta order some more vinyl holders because we're running out of space.
Yeah.
But Buzz fam, help us out. Check out the vinyls. Check out the Patreon. Let's do it.
Anyone who's ever gave me a listen. All my people.
I come from a generation of pain will murder his minor. Rebellious and more jealous, a chip you for designer. Belt buckles and cloud overzealous and prone to violence. Make their own turn, be your will of the will alignment. Residue burn, missed at the inner city.
Man, I'm telling you, it's just like when that just opens up, it's just like, dude, be the will or the will alignment. And just like they would clip you for like designer clothes and stuff like that, and just
coming in with that belt buckle shit.
Just like
that,
yeah.
Minor, rebellious and more jealous, a chip you for designer. Belt buckles and cloud overzealous and prone to violence. Make their own turn, be your will of the will alignment. Residue burn, missed at the inner city. Miscommunication to keep homo detector busy. No protection is risky. Desensitized, I vandalize pain. Covered up and camouflage, get used to hearing arsenal rain. And
I like when he does stuff like that, or like we camouflage into the pain. And we're doing this whole thing like it doesn't, like it's not a thing, but it's obviously there.
Oh yeah.
Missed at the inner city, miscommunication to keep homo detector busy. No protection is risky. Desensitized, I vandalize pain. Covered up and camouflage, get used to hearing arsenal rain. Analyze, risk your life, take the charge. Homies, don't fuck your baby mama once you hit the yard. That's culture. 22.
And that right there is just like so
when
cold,
you hit
man.
The yard,
just like
your baby mama getting taken.
Just getting smashed like while you doing that bid.
And you get used to the sound of that arsenal rain, that bop, bop, bop. Like
It's just like it's like everyday life. It's just, it's like how he's saying, it's just culture. It's just like what it is. And it's just like people just growing accustomed to like, yeah, man, this is, like I can't do nothing about it. And then, yeah, man, it's just like, he's like rapping about just like, hey, people are just used to it. That it's just,
This is why I think one of the things about like him or like M and like some of these other like really, really like lyrically talented rappers that can like bend things and do this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like you almost have no shot at beating them in like some sort of like battle because you can't discredit like where they come from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's like they already saw some of the worst things you could possibly imagine. And so like you can't like go at them for like being weak or like not making it out or like anything like that, right?
Yeah.
And so like when you are gonna attack somebody like him, like what are you gonna go at, you know?
Yeah.
And so because I think about that, and I'm like, when like MGK tried to like go at like M a while back, like
it was
half
like
of
hard
it,
for him. It was just
half
like,
of it was like him like yeah, you are the best rapper, but like
because he couldn't be Cap, like he
yeah,
couldn't say anything Cap though, you know.
Exactly,
so that's why it was just, you know, it was like really hard to try to, you know, battle.
And it was the same
like,
way
even
when
though it was, you know, it was good
when like Cole put out that like that 7-minute drill or whatever against him, and everybody called Cole out for like half the things he said. It was like, I don't know if you're gonna say his album wasn't all that, like
because like you know you love that motherfucker.
Exactly. Like the last one was like it was tragic and they gassed it and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, like I'm not even the biggest Kendrick man. I know that's Cap.
Yeah. Risk your life, take the charge. Homies, don't fuck your baby mama once you hit the yard. That's culture. 23-hour lockdown. Then somebody called, said your little nephew was shot down. The culture's involved. I done seen niggas do 17. Hit the halfway house, get out and get his brains blown out. Looking to buy some weed, car washes played out. New
See, man, and that's that kind of shit. Like you never know when it's gonna be your day or your time, and like you coming out like, oh, he just did a 17, right? Like he did 17 years. He gets out like next day is like,
man. And that's just like so freaking common, man. It's just like, I mean, I'm just telling you though, you know, like it happened to family members and stuff like that though, you know, and like it happened to other people, you know, that I've known though, you know, it's just like, like they get out or whatever, like they try to like turn a new leaf, and then all of a sudden, bam, like over like some BS, you know,
some like no rhyme or reason kind of bullshit. And that was the same kind of shit. Like, what was the one you put me on from him? And he like it was talking about his dad and
that's right, the Duckworth song, like where like I'm him and Top Dog,
Top Dog, and like that whole thing, and it could have been something like that kind of situation, right? And then it ended up not being, which is just crazy. Like.
The halfway house, get out and get his brains blown out. Looking to buy some weed, car washes played out. New GoFundMe accounts to proceed. A brand new victim of shatter those dreams. The culture.
See, and like even that right there, you know, like when like someone dies, like the whole GoFundMe thing happens, and then you know people pouring it out, and then something else happens, like you know, like probably like no kidding, like 10 minutes later or whatever, and it just
erases like the previous thing.
Yeah, crazy.
New GoFundMe accounts to proceed. A brand new victim of shatter those dreams. The culture.
I want the hug. Look what I done for you.
That's what I like too. Like just like putting like the Marvin Gaye up in there though, you know. But that's what I'm saying.
Look what I done for you.
I said I do this.
It gives me like some old school, like Sam Jackson kind of movie vibes, like coming in. You know?
Samuel L. Jackson, motherfucker.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, definitely.
Look what I done for you.
I said I do this for my culture.
This is so I've seen this video I think before. I don't remember the song that well, but. Or I saw something, he's changing his face.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's right.
I saw something about him changing his face before, and I have no idea why he did it.
Yeah. So I'll say this though. I mean, like the OJ part, you know, I'm still trying to like mess with like, I mean, just like for this particular part and how he changed to OJ. Like I know that OJ like maybe, you know, like
OJ
I guess
Simpson?
like in a way, like misrepresented the culture or whatever. I mean,
gotcha.
so I know it's just like kind of, you know, like he was saying he was for the culture, but, you know, kind of, you know, just, I don't know, like I guess, you know, so I'm still trying to get like why he put his face in there though, you know, but the other ones I do understand why he put those other ones in there. So like you'll see the other ones in there.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Look what I done for you.
I said I do this for my culture. To let y'all know what a nigga look like in a bulletproof Rover. In my mama's sofa was a doodle popper, hair trigger, walk up close.
Okay, and that's the other thing though, you know, the whole thing, like he used Jay-Z's line, I do this for the culture, you know?
Yeah.
Which was like in the H to the Izzo song.
Yeah.
In a bulletproof
He's about to turn in, it looked like he was about to turn into Ye.
Yeah.
Over in my mama's sofa was a doodle popper, hair trigger, walk up closer. Ain't no photoshopping, friends bipolar. Grab you by your pockets, no option if you froze up. I always play the offense. Niggas going to work and selling work, late for work. Working late, praying for work, but he on paperwork. That's the
Man, you see that right there, man? Going to late, like I'm being late for work, trying to, pay for work and just
this, all this kind of thing.
Man.
Yeah. And I like how he the way he came in that thing with the whole bipolar
thing,
and
because like Kanye went through, yeah.
Going to work and selling work, late for work. Working late, praying for work, but he on paperwork. That's the culture. Point the finger, promote ya. Remote location, witness protection, they go hold ya. The streets got me fucked up. Y'all can miss me. I wanna
Juicy Smoothie. Remember?
No.
Dave Chappelle. All right, though. So he was a star that was off of the show called the Empire. Now,
Empire, yeah, okay, that's why
he was like the guy,
yeah.
that I guess like staged himself getting beat up by two white people or whatever, and like it was supposed to be like a whole racial slash, like I guess, sex crime or whatever though, because like he's gay and everything like that.
I gotcha.
And like also like he's black and so, like they try to like make it, like he got beat down because of that, and like people started pouring in. People was feeling sorry for him, and then he got more roles for like shows and everything like that. And then when they turned out it was fake, then I guess like
then everybody's like super pissed.
Like maybe like I think like he probably like did probation or whatever or something like that. But yeah, but like his whole credibility just like went down.
Tanked. Yeah, but
so
when it first popped up,
me fucked up. Yeah,
when it first popped up, he looked kind of like a Taj or Raj from Coast.
Yeah.
Location, witness protection, they go hold ya. The streets got me fucked up. Y'all can miss me. I wanna represent for us. New revolution was up and moving. I'm in Argentina, wiping my tears, full of confusion. Water in between us, another peer's been executed. History repeats again. Make amends, then find a nigga with the same skin to do it. But that's the
now that part right there, he was talking about. That was like he was away on tour, and like that was him finding out when Nipsey got killed. And like him and Nipsey, we're also like pretty close too. Yeah.
Repeats again, make amends, then find a nigga with the same skin to do it. But that's the culture, crack a bottle. Hard to deal with the pain when you're sober. By tomorrow, we forget the remains, we start over. That's the problem. Our foundation was trained to accept whatever follows.
Yep.
Dehumanized, insensitive, scrutinized the way we live for you and I. Enemy shook my hand, I can promise I'll meet you. In a land where no equal is your equal. Never say I ain't told ya. Nah, in a land where hurt people hurt more people. Fuck.
Yeah.
Right
with
there,
Will Smith, Where hurt people hurt more people.
Yep. Yeah, man. And like,
damn, with that
really
slap that was
it.
around the world.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And with him going through it, like with the whole thing with Jada, like roaming them streets, Yeah. Damn. Yeah.
That's wild.
I want the hood. Look what I done for you. Look what I done for you.
Damn.
Take the drums out.
I always like wonder what that breathing meant, but then like I started like thinking though, it was for a reason though, because like what happens like with this verse, obviously, like with the two famous figures that's on here, like since they're like no longer with us, I think like he was like taking breaths for them. I think,
that could be.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was thinking, because we just finished that Iceman album, and that one song that we just did where they were in the barbershop.
Yeah, that's right. Just like the person.
The dude that was dancing. Remember when we watched the original, when we watched Iceman, I was like, this gives me like K-Dot vibes, the way he got him dancing and doing that artistic kind of thing. I was like, why does this look familiar to me? And then I'm like, wait, that's the shit we just...
Yeah.
Okay. Gonna say...
Yep.
Very similar thing that Drake did in his video for what Chaos doing right here. If you haven't seen it, go check it out.
Celebrate new life when it come back around. The purpose is in the lessons we learning now. Sacrifice personal gain over everything, just to see the next generation better than ours.
I like that. I like that. You're gonna sacrifice your personal gain to make sure the next generation is better than us now. Like, that's gotta be what people are doing, because like, if you're not doing that, you're gonna stay in the same cycle.
Yes, exactly. But
nobody like,
so you got to do something
not
different.
nobody, but a lot of people, most people ain't willing to do that shit. And it's just fucking, it's keeping people down for real.
Yeah, it is.
Sacrifice personal gain over everything, just to see the next generation better than ours. I wasn't perfect, the skin I was in, I truly suffered. Temptation and patience, everything that the body nurtures. I felt the good, I felt the bad, and I felt the worry. But all in all, my productivity has stayed urgent. Face your fears, always knew that I will make it here, where the energy is magnified and persevere. Consciousness is synchronized and crystal clear. Euphoria is glorified and made his. Reflecting on my life and what I done. Paid dues, made rules, change out of love.
Yeah, see, and that's some mama mentality kind of shit. Like out here, like with the way he coming in, like, because obviously he had that whole fucking thing with his wife and like cheating on her and this and that, and then that chick trying to take him for everything and all kinds of craziness, and then like still like kind of like going, you know, like the way like Kobe like made such a big difference in so many people's lives, like, and not letting that one thing like completely tank everything about him, right?
Yeah, man. And then I'm also too, though, you know, like another thing, you know, Kendrick, you know, was pretty close with Kobe too as well.
Was he?
And it's just like they actually did a couple interviews together. Like there was like one like where they were both like, you know, I guess like either like I'm interviewing each other or something like that or whatever. Like there was something in the past that I saw about that though, you know. And then you know what? I believe in that interview, Kobe was talking to Kendrick, hey, listen, like if you're gonna come out with the shoe or whatever, listen, you gotta come out with something that's gonna represent you. And so I remember when Doc came out with one, it had like the whole Bloods and Crips thing or whatever, just kind of like
cool.
unity, you know, type thing. But yeah, man, but they were actually pretty close.
Man, that's how you knew that 2020 was gonna be a shit year.
Yeah, man.
When fucking Kobe went down.
Yeah, man.
Reflecting on my life and what I done. Paid dues, made rules, change out of love. Them same views made schools change curriculums, but didn't change me staring down the barrel of that gun. Should I feel resentful I didn't see my full potential? Should I feel regret about the good that I was into? Everything is everything, this ain't coincidental. I woke up that morning with more heart to give you as I bleed through the speakers, feel my presence. To my brother, to my kids, I'm in heaven. To my mother, to my sis, I'm in heaven. To my father, to my wife, I'm serious, this is heaven.
Man, I gotta pause that right there because, dude, how he was saying though, like I woke up that morning though, you know, like with more to give and stuff like that. And I remember, you know, like the Nipsey story, like they were, you know, I'm talking about like what he was doing though, you know, just kind of like that day, just like doing things for his shops though, you know, and stuff like that. And then also talking to that guy, you know, who actually killed him though, you know, he was actually, I'm talking to him like probably like maybe like 20 minutes before saying, hey, listen, hey, people saying this about you in the hood, man. Hey, make sure that you watch out though, because like they saying that you know, are talking to people that you're not supposed to or whatever, right?
Yep.
And so, you know, he's like, all right, like daps him up, and then comes up like 20 minutes later, shoots him and everything like that, and then kicks him while he's down and stuff like that too. Well,
that's just whack, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, I know that's like so cold though, you know. But like how Dot was rapping, like he was rapping like how Nipsey was rapping though. You know, he's like, I'm in heaven, you know, kind of just like
I had more
to
give, and I was doing
just like I'm doing kind of like how
to my
Nipsey's
sister,
like delivery is and everything like that, and it's like really cool, and like he's like talking kind of like, you know how Joyner like would do, just kind of like I'm talking, you know, like that person or whatever. Like that's what Dot's doing right now, like through Nipsey, like he's, you know, just kind of like I'm talking through him. So it's like pretty cool. I'm gonna let this play because it's like really cool, like what he does with him.
Give you as I bleed through the speakers, feel my presence. To my brother, to my kids, I'm in heaven. To my mother, to my sis, I'm in heaven. To my father, to my wife, I'm serious, this is heaven. To my friends, make sure you count them blessings. To my fans, make sure you make them investments. And to the killer that spared at my demise, I forgive you, just know your soul's in question. I seen the pain in your
I forgive you, just know your soul is in question.
As in, yeah.
Oh man. Okay.
At my demise, I forgive you, just know your soul's in question. I seen the pain in your pupil when that trigger had squeezed. And though you did me gruesome, I was surely relieved. I completed my mission, wasn't ready to leave, but fulfilled my days, my creator was pleased. I can't stress how I love y'all. I don't need to be in flesh just to hug y'all. The memories recollect just because y'all celebrate me with respect. The unity we protect is above all. And Sam, I be watching over you. Make sure my kids watch all my interviews. Make sure you live out our dreams we produce. Keep that genius in your brain on the move. Until my
And see, here's the thing, Corey. I think that for me, like Kendrick, like obviously most people on the channel by now, Buzz fam, y'all know that I've never been the biggest fan of K-Dot. And like the reason is because I think the reason is because I never listened to him the way I listened to rappers of the past. And probably it's because I didn't have time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And like to digest like what he's doing right now, right? Because like once you understand it, you start peeling back the onion, you start understanding like what is he doing, like the things that he's saying and how and what the faces mean and all this kind of stuff. Because like if you don't pay attention to it, it just looks gimmicky.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you don't understand like why he's saying what he's doing, this and that, and it's like, and it definitely ain't like today's type of banger.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So like if you got to really sit down and digest it. Yeah. Right. And take a couple listens and like hear it and feel it and like figure out like what's going on with the message and all that kind of stuff. Right. And then once you know it, you're not going to come back to it as much as you're going to come back to like a regular song that you're going to listen to all the time and that kind of thing. Right. Yeah, like you will like a couple of times. Right. But you're not listening to this the same way you're listening to like California Love or something. Right. Like something you're going to listen to over and over again.
I mean, I don't know. Like, it all depends, though. Like, I remember
you got the hearts on repeat?
When I first heard this, like, I was watching this video on repeat, man, because it's just like, for one, you know, just listening to like what he was saying, and then like really like what he did with Nipsey, what he did with Kobe, like that, like really like got to me, and so it's just like I was like playing that over and over and over again, and then I remember even like actors, you know, like, you know, whatever, like ball players, like all of them like talking about just like what he did with, you know, like that video and like how the lyrics were just, you know, it just, you know, like really hit a different way because, you know.
I don't disagree.
Yeah.
I don't disagree at all with what you're saying.
I do see what you're saying though. Like I'm California Love and all that other stuff. Yeah, like I get it. Like that's
or
the
half
banger,
a GNX
though,
album.
You know? Yeah.
Like the views on GNX.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Like
are
obviously,
like 100 for this thing right
obviously,
now.
Though,
like,
you know, but I would say that this was something that I was like definitely playing a lot, and you know, just like had me looking forward to, you know, that Mr. Morale drop though, you know, like I was like really looking forward.
I see what you're saying.
Definitely.
You live out our dreams we produce. Keep that genius in your brain on the move. Until my neighborhood, let the good prevail. Make sure them babies and the leaders out of jail. Look for salvation when troubles get real. Cause you can't help the world until you help yourself. And I can't blame the hood the day that I was killed. You had to see it, that's the only way to feel. And though my physical won't reap the benefits, the energy they carry on admit still, I want you.
Man, how he did just like everything like what Nipsey did, man. That was just like really dope, man.
No, I think this is my favorite one.
Yeah.
Of the hearts, I think this is my favorite one. I like, because now that I've heard it and I understand what he was trying to do and like the messages he was like portraying on behalf of the culture and other people and like, right, like the ones that are gone and all that kind of stuff, it makes like a huge difference in like, in hearing it.
Yeah.
But like, it's one of those things where like, when you're trying to get a message out there, how are you like projecting that message to the world so that it is receivable by the most amount of people, right? And so like something like this, it's digestible by people that lived that kind of thing, but the message is bigger than just the people that lived in that culture or that small community or whatever the case is, right? And so like when he did a lot of the stuff off GNX, like it reaches, I feel like, a lot more people than this off the rip reaches. Like a lot, I bet you if you go and you look at like Knox Hill's breakdown of this or somebody else's breakdown of this from that time or like No Life Shack or somebody, I bet you their views got to be just astronomically high because of how much you would need to understand and like research or figure out or like be like tapped in order to get what he did real time.
Oh yeah.
Right. For all the stuff that was going on. And so like, because of that, I feel like that's why like, because when we look at this video, like in comparison to views for what K-Dot does, it's relatively low. It's like 50 million views, but like it's relatively low for like a Kendrick Lamar song, right?
Yeah.
But like the message should be 150 million to 300, 400 million kind of view video. You know what I mean? Especially when you're talking about, you got Kobe in there and like
Nipsey
and Ye and like all these other ones that you're referencing and you're like portraying like how like people are viewed and like that kind of thing. So like it's interesting to me, like, because I know, like, especially now, I know what he's like capable of, right? And I see like what he does on GNX. I just know like the way the culture, like, and that's not to take away from it, like, and he still should be making music like this. But when Kendrick puts out messages when he makes music, which is like why he's one of the greatest of all time. I just feel like sometimes his message gets lost because of the way he presents it. And it's not digestible the same way it is when he does like Not Like Us or like, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
And like, or like Humble, right? Like, like I don't want that Photoshop, like people got it, like, right? Like you get the same kind of thing. You understand what K-Dot's on when he does that.
Yeah.
And he reaches a lot of people with that
like
DNA.
That. Like you look at All Right and
All Right,
and
DNA and King
like
Kunta
those are
and
the super, like whatever, like the 200 million, 300 million views,
yes. A billion views here and there and like that kind of thing, right? And like we kind of talk about it like on To Pimp a Butterfly and stuff like that, where it's like this is like the Mona Lisa of like rap albums, right? Where like you look at it and you like are super impressed and like this is super awesome.
Yeah.
But you're not coming back to it the same way you're going back to Damn. Or most people, not you, but like most people, the numbers like the way like things are going, right?
Or like I'll say, I'm Good Kid, Mad City, and
sure.
And I'm To Pimp a Butterfly, like they're probably, like he does like most of his bangers off of Good Kid, Mad City and Damn in the concerts, and like he'll do King Kunta and and All Right off of To Pimp a Butterfly,
Yes.
So yeah, so I do get all that though, but I
That's
don't know.
not to
I just
take
think
away
for, like
from what
on
he
like
just
that
did.
though, like I'm definitely though, it's just like I'm glad that he has balance. I'm glad that he's able to, put out, something for the masses and then put out something, that like that's gonna hit a certain way that's like more artistic and stuff like that, like he's able to do it all. And it's like really cool that he's able to, shift into those different lanes and do that though.
No, I totally agree with that. And I like that he does these Heart series because of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just like one of those things that I noticed. I'm like, because like, I know that I get like, and y'all probably already roasted me in the comments right now. I get plenty of hate for being like a Kendrick hater, if you will. But like, I don't hate Kendrick. I think he's a phenomenal artist. He's not somebody that I listen to regularly. And we've gone over like, because like, I don't like the way he sounds or this or that or whatever the case is, right? But like, that's not to take away from him being probably top 5 all time, right? Like he's one of those dudes that's like a generational, like talented rapper. It's just like, sometimes I feel like the way he's delivering a message just doesn't like, it reaches a lot of people, but I feel like it has the potential to reach so many more.
Yeah.
And I know that he can do it because I see it on so many other songs, right? And so it's just like, sometimes personally, just for me, I get frustrated and I'm like, oh, you could have done like I wish I liked this or like more like, and I liked this, but like, it was just like, I don't know how to explain it other than that. Like it's just so good. And then it's like, I don't have time to like now I do, cause we have the channel, but like previously, and I know a lot of people don't have time to sit here for 30 minutes and dissect one song. Right? That's not a realistic thing in today's generation, like today's day and age, for most people, for the amount of music that comes out.
Yeah, that's very true. You know, that's why, like, I guess some people go back and listen to it again, or just like whatever, though.
Yeah.
You know,
Like our generation in the 90s,
just,
early 2000s, we had time to live with an album for years before we got another one, right?
Yeah, definitely.
You
Yeah.
spent way more than 30 minutes on a song. You spent listen, right? And then you're like, okay, I heard the banger off this album 16 times already. I'm going to listen to a couple of the other ones a couple of times and like, oh, wait, this one's growing on me because X, Y, and Z thing.
Yeah.
We don't have time to live with albums like this anymore the same way. We should, but we don't.
That's why I still do Buzz Fam, you know. I do. I'm like one of those people.
Of course, a purist over here. Yeah, but that's why you don't know who like Rage Against the Machine and stuff is, because like you have your tunnel vision.
Listened. I know them. I haven't listened. See, that's the thing. No, but not listened yet. It's not touched
We are
yet.
way off the soapbox, Buzz Fam.
But yo. Yeah. So, hey.
The hard part 5. I think this is the last heart.
Yeah. So like this is like the last heart because like we already done
the
part
GNX
6
one,
already
yeah.
with GNX. So, you know. So yeah, it's like it was a great series, you know.
And it'll
then,
continue,
we're
I'm
gonna go
sure.
ahead, you know, and tap into, you know, we'll get into Good Kid, Mad City and Mr. Morale and Section 80
and all this kind of stuff.
You know, complete the Kendrick package, you know. So
we'll see y'all later.
yeah, peace.
Peace.